guys, welcome back to the channel. So on today's video we're going to be working on the great truck here. You guys have seen it before, we've worked on it before. And this is the truck we're going to be working on. Well, I actually don't drive it. My dad said he wanted it, so he's the one that's driving it. But he called and he said that the truck was starting to make little shaking, was starting to shake a little bit on takeoff. So what I did is we went and bought it, or not bought it, we got it and drove it, and it does shake when you take off. So on further inspection, what we did is we were seeing that it was leaking. He also said it was leaking a lot of oil, so we kind of took the air filter off and it's leaking right here in this area. And then we could look under here too and see what we got going here. So as you see, it's all washed up here and it's leaking all this area. So what I'm thinking is I think what happened is it's leaking through the glow plug. I think it might have popped the glow plug or something. So I think we need to check it out. So either, if you guys have seen the build from before, what happened is we did a fresh set of rings on the motor because it had a cracked piston. And when we were doing that, we actually ended up scratching one of the cylinder walls, and after we rebuilt it, it was fine. So I don't know if maybe the band-aid fell off and now it's losing compression. It's either that, losing compression, or it could be that one of the fuel lines from the injectors got loose and it got filled with diesel inside. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead and take the oil out and see how much oil we have in there. If it's really full, then it might be the injectors, but if it's not, then it's probably going to end up being that we have a problem in the compression. So first thing we'll do is the easiest one, which is just drain the oil and see how much it has in there. So let's do that first. Okay guys, so this is how much oil we drained out of the motor, which this looks like, to me, it's about like 7 gallons, which means it has way too much. But so I think it might be leaking fuel, because if you look, it's like pure water. Oh yeah, that feels good. Nope, that's not good. That's very bad news, guys. So let's go ahead and we'll take the oil filter off and see how much damage was caused. When we take the filter off, we're going to check to see how much metal shavings were lost, or since it was running like on diesel is not a good lubricant, so that's not good for lubrication. So when I took the oil plug off, there was some metal shavings on there, so that's not good. But we'll take the oil filter off and take a look at it and see how much damage we got. Okay, let's take a look at it. See here. See if you can actually see through here. Okay. Let's see. Not too bad. It's got like dirt. Let me see what this is. Yeah, I don't see not too bad. Usually if you see the metal shavings, they're more like silver looking like. I don't see, there just seems to be like dirt and just trash. Looks like trash. Yeah, you see, there's just more trash than dirt. So I think it's time to do an oil change on this thing. So Yeah. Yeah, that's a good sign. That's good. Good news. So what we're gonna do now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop the covers and see where we're getting our fuel leak from. It's so it has the injectors inside, and it has the little like feed tube and everything. One of those tubes is probably either leaking or something, so we might have to buy a new one or something. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop off this side, one side first, and check that out, and then the other side to make sure everything's good. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We got the passenger side off here, and we're just kind of cleaned up all the oil lines and everything. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire it up and then check for leaks around here, around the tubes that go to the injectors or somewhere. See if there's a leak somewhere. So we'll fire it up and see what we find. Okay, we got the truck running for about a couple minutes now. It's pretty dry. It's dry. So this side looks pretty good. Check it out. This side's pretty good. So now, this side's pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and check the other side now. That's another problem right there. The turbo just seems to be chilling right there, not even turning, so. But we won't worry about that for now. We'll just let that, we can do the injector right now, and then we'll go on the driver's side and check that out first, and then see how it goes. Okay, so this is the driver's side right here. Okay, in order to test the fuel pump, we already went ahead and drained the oil right here. You can see it's open and there's nothing draining right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn on the key a few times and see if we get some. One second. Okay, I got the key here, so I'm going to go ahead and cycle the key a few times. Let's see, I think we could hear it down here. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can hear something right there. And we just need to check, see if it starts dripping, then that means the high pressure pump is leaking. Let's see here. Doesn't look like it's leaking. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's pretty good. So let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty good. So now that we know that the pump is good, we're gonna have to go back and try something else. We're gonna try to do some UV, put some UV in the fuel and see if we can find the leak. So we'll go ahead and do that next. So this is the little bottle we used right here. It's a UV dye for power steering and fuel systems. What I did is just threw it there in the gas tank and mixed it up. So we'll go ahead and start running the truck so it could start mixing up. And then we got a little, just a light, it's a little UV light right here. You just need to get one of these so you could see the dye. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on, get it running, and then we'll cover it with plastic so it's a little darker. And then I'll shine the light in the injector area and see if anything's leaking there. So we'll go ahead and do that and then see how it goes. So this is the driver's side right here, and let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can find the dye in here. outside, so I think that should be good. So let's go ahead and go outside. Alright, so we did not find anything wrong with the injector were good, the feed tubes were good, no leaking there. Injectors don't seem to be leaking, and the high pressure fuel pump is not leaking also. So it's all good. We did not find any problems. So the next step is probably we're just gonna go ahead and put more oil in there and run it and see actually how it does, because I haven't actually been driving it. So we'll probably put oil in it and actually drive it and test it out, and then keep an eye on the oil and see how fast it fills up, and go from there. The only thing that's different about this engine than a stock one would be is that the pistons, they have valve reliefs cut in them, and then I don't know if maybe the bowl is leaking when the fuel squirts inside the piston. Maybe the fuel is going out of through the valve reliefs and then going down and doing fuel dilution, but I'm not sure yet. So if it's that, then we'd have to just take the engine out and then put regular pistons in for just regular driving. But for now, this will probably do it for this video, and then will this be part 1, and then we'll probably do a part 2 in the future, maybe give it a month or 2 months maybe, and then do a part 2 and see what we figure out, and then we'll go from there. So catch you guys on the next one.